Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing your next 7 to 10 days readings. And this one will be for Libra. Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. You can also watch this if you're dealing with a Libra. But always remember, take what resonates, disregard the rest. Don't force anything to fit. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much if you have. Really appreciate it. Information on private readings is always in the description box below. And this will be for the next 7 to 10 days from whenever you're watching the video, Libra, okay? Whenever you are drawn to it, that's when it has a message for you. So let's see what's going on for Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the next 7 to 10 days. What's going on for Libra? All right. We have the Death card. That's a good first card to get. Don't freak out, okay? We have the Two of Cups. Eight of Pentacles crowning you, Page of Wands in the foundation. In the past, we have the Ten of Wands. See, that's why it's good that you have the Death card as the first card after the Ten of Wands. King of Cups in the near future. Higher to yourself, we have the Emperor. In your environment, we have the Five of Pentacles. Hopes and fears, we have the Five of Cups. In the outcome, we have the Six of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. A lot of fives, and you also have the Death card here. So what that means is, Libra, you're going through some sort of big change. In terms of wrapping up a cycle that has been a very heavy burden for you. And I feel like you'll be finding your balance. What I'm seeing here, you might be dealing with a water sign. It's a bit similar to the Gemini reading. I almost said Cancer. I don't know. Watch those other two readings as well. But it's a bit similar in that you're dealing, because the Two of Cups is your challenge. A one-to-one connection, right? And you also have the King of Cups in your near future here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And I feel like you have been involved with this person in some sort of a dynamic, whether they are a spouse, a partner, a family member, a co-worker, a boss. Okay, a one-to-one dynamic with this person that has been a burden for you. Trying to, because it's not mutual. That's the bottom line. Two of Cups in the challenge position. It's not a mutual situation. So I feel like you have been carrying this person. Okay, however that makes sense to you, but whatever it is, they've not been doing their part in this dynamic. It's supposed to be a mutual dynamic. It's supposed to be healthy give and take. It's supposed to be both parts doing what they need to do, meeting in the middle, and it has not been that. You have been doing your part and the other person's part of the work, and it's just been too much. It's been a burden for you. Ten of Wands. It's gone too far. It's gone too far. I feel like the straw that broke the camel's back, and there might have been some sort of communication. I also get a message like seeing, I don't know if it's like flirty texts that shouldn't be there, or communication that shouldn't be there, right? Them telling people things they shouldn't be telling people, or them bragging and boasting about something that actually you did, but it's like they're taking credit for it, okay, whatever the case may be. And it pushed you to the limit with the Five of Swords, where you're like, that's it. That is it. I'm not taking this anymore. I've had enough. This isn't working. It's not happening. And you put an end to this, or you're in the process of putting an end to this relationship, whether it's a personal one, a professional one, or a romantic one, whatever this type of situation is. You're in the process, or you have already put an end to it. Okay? Your mindset right now is like, you know what? I'm in this alone. I gotta see where I can pull my resources back from this partnership. It's been a one-sided partnership anyway. It's been a dead-end situation. I'm going to focus on my money. I need to get myself back on track. I need to get myself back on my feet. But you're very much like, I'm focused on myself, rebuilding myself, and putting myself back in a solid position. Okay? Because again, I feel like you have given everything you have to this dynamic, whether it's time, energy, money, affection, or all of the above, to the point where it's like, I got nothing left to give. Ten of Wands, the Death card. I got nothing left to give. And meanwhile, you know, while you're doing this and you're busting your behind, you know, trying to do the best thing for the two of you, this person, not only they're not doing their part, right? Because you're doing it for them. But they're out flirting with other people, or they're out partying. Their focus is it's an immature person, regardless of their age, right? Their focus is just not on the right thing. Either they're partying, they're irresponsible, they're always looking for the next thing, grass is always greener syndrome, or like I said, they're taking credit for your work, but because it's like the way they're putting it is like, yeah, we're a team, but I did most of the work. But yeah, we're a team. Yeah, sure, they did something. Libra did something, and they're doing that because they have been able to do that and get away with it for the longest time, which is why it's putting you in this King of Swords, Five of Swords position. Your energy, right? Five of Swords, King of Swords, like no more. Eight of Cups under that. You're like, no more. This isn't right. This isn't fair. This isn't legal for some of you, whatever they're doing. I'm not going to be associated with this type of behavior and this type of individual anymore, right? In the near future here, they might try to get you to stay. They might try to get you to come back. They might try to get you to change your mind. I'll clarify what they're saying or doing with this King of Cups. And how you see yourself as the Emperor. You're like, I'm not taking any BS. This is not a negotiation. I know I hold all the power. I know I hold all the what am I trying to say here, right? If it's a situation at work where you've been doing the job for the manager and they've been slacking and not doing what they promised to do for you, but then they're taking credit for your work, you're like, I know I'm a better manager than you. I know you've got nothing on me right now. I have got the experience that you don't have as a manager that you should. It's that type of situation. I'm fully aware of our roles and our positions in this dynamic. And I know I'm doing a lot better than you, if we're going to be honest, right? So in your environment, we have the Five of Pentacles. I feel like you're just so done with this person. You're just so done with this person. You're not going to listen to them. You're not going to hear them out. You're not going to give them any sort of opportunities. Why? Because you've been doing that, and they've been doing the same thing, not the right thing, okay, over and over and over again. I feel like you're dealing with someone who is convinced that they can do whatever they want to do and they'll get away with it because you're Libra and you're always going to be nice and kind and diplomatic, and you're always going to maintain the peace. You're never going to challenge them. You're never going to push them, because you're nice and you're polite, and you know what I mean? And they've just been running rampant and taking advantage. In your hopes and fears here, we have the Five of Cups. This is not an easy decision for you to walk away from this, to give up on this, or to first of all, to accept that this is the truth of what's been going on. That's difficult. That's a hard pill to swallow. And then past that, for you to walk away from this. If it's a situation where this is a family member that you also work with, it's like, I hope I can separate the two in my head and in my heart. I hope I can put aside that you were a bad manager to me. I can put aside that you, as a co-worker, completely let me down and took advantage of me. But then also to try to maintain our family relationship. I hope I can do that, but I'm not quite sure at this point. I think I need some time, right? And in the outcome here, you have the Six of Pentacles. With the Six of Pentacles, I'm seeing you taking your resources back, investing in yourself. For some of you, this could be a situation where the roles are being reversed, okay? If it's something where you have to report someone, or you can file a complaint and tell everyone what's actually been going on, and they're saying, well, actually, Libra, if you've been doing that job and they haven't, then you should be in that job. There is a situation like that I'm seeing, okay? Because balance is restored and everyone's going where they're supposed to go, okay? To their rightful place. So what is this King of Cups going to do in the near future here? So we have the Page of Swords, we have the Hierophant, and the High Priestess. This is someone who keeps promising you commitment. They keep promising you that contract. They keep promising you promotion. They keep promising you commitment, to dangle it in front of you. But it's a secret. They're not telling anyone else about it. That's why they're out and about acting like they're single, or they're out and about acting like, they're unencumbered. They're not bound to anything. To you, when it's just the two of you, they're talking commitment, they're talking making promises for promotion, advancement, climbing the ladder, okay, bringing you into the fold, you meeting the family, making whatever this is official, okay? But it's a secret. It's just between the two of you. They're not telling anyone else about it. So if it's a work situation, they're promising you a promotion that doesn't exist. They're promising you a job that doesn't exist. All right? So, or if it does exist, they're not putting you forward for it. They're telling you, oh yeah, I put you forward for that, but they haven't. Okay? It's just between the two of you. That's what they're saying. But to the outside world, no one knows about those conversations. No one knows about the dynamic. No one knows about the relationship. No one knows about, what they're telling you about, basically. Does that make sense? And in the near future, they're going to try to come back around and do the same thing. Oh, Libra, but, if you leave now, what about this? If you leave now, we're so close to this commitment. We're so close to this and that and the other. Now it's we again, by the way, right? But it's still a secret. It's still hidden. It's still shady. It's still a game. It's still a tactic. And you're in a position where you're like, you know what? I don't need you for that, actually. Thank you and good night. Once I took a step back and looked at things from that higher perspective, you know what I realized? I realized that what I thought I needed you to work with me on, I've been doing by myself. So therefore, I don't need you anyway. Right? Does that make sense? So that's why it's like, it's not even a negotiation. You've got nothing to offer me. And that's just the bottom line. Okay? Six of Pentacles in the outcome. So we have the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups. For those of you where it's a situation where you have to split, it's family, but you work together and they've betrayed you, they've hurt you, they've let you down so badly, but you have to split the connection, or you're trying to split that, to be like, as a coworker, I hate your guts, but you're still my brother, so I'm trying to reconcile the two. If it's that kind of a situation, I'm seeing you being able to balance the two and to have a harmonious, at least be nice, at least be civil, okay, with each other. But it will be after, definitely after, you find your balance again when it comes to your money. This is something that has cost you money, okay? It's cost you your resources, your finances, your sense of security, because you put everything you had into this thinking it's a joint effort, right? You gave it your all. The other person gave nothing or very little to begin with, and after that, you've been doing it all, but you didn't know you were doing it all, right? Remember with the High Priestess, you didn't know that you were the only one working on it. It wasn't revealed to you until recently. For those of you where you're leaving a job, I see a new one coming up for you very, very quickly. It's, again, you're going where you deserve to be. So this is someone that's offering you a job, that's offering you the job that this person promised you and told you you're not good enough for it yet. You don't have that experience yet. I'm helping you get that experience, right? Here, do my job for 5 months, and that will give you some experience. And then by the time that job's come back around, I can tell people, oh yeah, Libra has experience. Look, they've been doing this, right? It's that kind of a convoluted situation, and then before you know it, it's been a year that you've been doing their job. You don't have a promotion. You don't have that job that they told you they were helping you get. You know what I mean? And this new dynamic that's coming in, this new job opportunity, is exactly for that role they told you needed them to help you to get. Does that make sense? I'm trying to keep the logical narrative there, but that's what I'm saying, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. And so whatever this new job is, they're offering you a manager's position from the get-go, because looking at your resume, you're like, yeah, you've got the experience. You've been doing this. Yes, you don't have the title, but you've got the experience. And that's what we want. That's what we need. So there you go. That's your job. And you get the right pay for it. You can finally balance your finances. You can finally pay off some debt. And you're free from this situation. If it's something going on in a, let's say an emotional connection, so if it's like a a partner or a spouse or a family member, as soon as you get yourself back on your feet from what they did to you, they'll try to come back around and sweet talk you so they get back in your good graces so that you can give to them again. All right, so just be aware of that. This person has learned nothing, and this person will not change. They don't want to. They don't think that there's anything wrong in what they're doing. Okay, but yeah, Libra, that is what I have for you. I hope the reading helps you. I hope it makes sense to you. If you resonate with the reading, let me know how. If you feel comfortable, share in the comments. But if you are dealing with this, I really hope it gives you the clarity, it gives you the confirmation that you need, or a way to handle this situation, to get yourself out of it, because you don't deserve this, okay? So I'll leave it there. Watch other placements. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.